And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Wednesday Q&A. I'm joined by my lovely lady friend, Cam. How you doing, Cam?
Good.
I always say that when she's here. Trevor, who usually joins me, has a very busy day, very busy week of work, so he couldn't make it today, unfortunately. But Cam's here because we're actually going on a trip tomorrow.
Yes.
To an undisclosed location. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not. It's very disclosed.
So yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. That's exciting. But we're here for a live Q&A, you know. We're going to keep doing them anyway. And definitely just drop your questions. I see we already have some people in here. And if you are in here, definitely consider hitting the like button because it helps out in the algorithm.
Yeah,
I always have to say that.
It does.
Yeah, so let's see. Stranger Boy's in here, as always. Thank you. What's going on? Favorite movie about Halloween? Do you have one?
Halloween Town.
The series?
Yeah.
For me, it's probably going to be Halloween the movie.
Okay.
I have it over there on Blu-ray. Normally my Blu-ray shelf's behind me, but
I also like Twitches.
Honorable
mention, Twitches.
Oh yeah, Trick or Treat is one I watched for the first time this year, which was also good. Do you have cable? No, I have YouTube TV, but like at my parents' house, cable.
Yes.
So, did you ever watch The Amanda Show? You know?
Amanda Bynes?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds familiar. I probably watched it if it was on, but not like on in a way that I would remember anything on it.
Yeah, I've seen one bit. I remember it had Drake Bell. He's wearing a wig, but I didn't watch it religiously.
You still need to see She's the Man.
I have seen it.
I thought you haven't.
Is that the one where she dresses up as a guy?
Yeah.
We watched it together. Back in 2017. Yep. There's 14 people in here, by the way. If you're in here, thank you. Definitely consider hitting the like button.
Subscribe.
Yes, I'm very close to 1,000
He's so polite about it. And I'm like, subscribe.
Jacob Martin, not sure if I'll make it to this one or not, but hi. Well, hello. Thank you for showing support as always. Really do appreciate it. Check out Jacob Martin's channel if you haven't, if you're in here. It's Chick-fil-A lover. It's not Wednesday night live stream without Stranger Boy, first one on here. Yeah. Might be the number one fan. Number one superhero fan, though, says they're always in here, so thank you for joining. Gamora versus Winter Soldier. Who would win?
Winter Soldier.
I think I agree. The metal arm, too much.
How smart.
Number one superhero fan asks again, Shazam or Spider-Man Homecoming? Shazam by far for me.
Homecoming, but I also haven't seen Shazam, so it's not really a fair question.
I haven't seen Shazam. I'm behind on the DC
verse.
Yep. So I'm going Homecoming.
I think I'm going to start watching the CW shows. I've been instructed to do so by my friends.
Okay.
They're on Netflix.
Have fun with that.
I don't know if I'll ever make it, though, because it takes a lot out of me to watch a new show.
This is true. Do you guys like the Justice League movie? I quite love the film. I don't really like it at all. I think that it's a mess, and I guess I'm excited for the Snyder Cut. Not really. I'm not. I was just lying to myself and the viewers. I'm not excited for it. Sorry.
I did.
But I'm glad that you enjoy it. Sammy Boy in here as always. I like the new profile picture. Usually it's Voldemort, I think, but I like the Snape profile picture. Dressing up as anything for Halloween? I don't think so.
No, we're going to be, am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
We're going to be at Universal. I have a Death Eater tattoo that's in the process of developing on my arm. It should be black.
It's like what are they called? If you want to plug them.
Oh, it's Inkbox. Recommend. They're like these. They're temporary tattoos, but they last for longer than they last for roughly about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Yeah. And they look very real, and I like them a lot.
Fair enough. Sammy Boy, vampires or werewolves, and have you seen What We Do in the Shadows? Haven't seen that, but I think that's Taika Waititi. His show on FX.
They have a commentary track for it.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Interesting. Vampires or werewolves, though? I'd probably say
vampires.
As well.
You need to watch the Vampire Diaries.
Maybe.
You need to. Trevor wants you to watch it. I want you to watch it.
I think AJ likes it too.
Those are your two most important people in your life. Telling you to watch it.
Kirby Smart.
If I got Kirby Smart, if he had a cameo, I would make him send a video to you saying, watch Vampire Diaries.
Let's see. Sammy Boy, which one is more enjoyable to you guys, Infinity War or Endgame?
Infinity War.
I will say, as much as I love Endgame, it's my number one MCU and my favorite MCU movie. I think that if I had to watch one, I think Infinity War might be the more rewatchable movie.
It doesn't feel as long. As much as I love Endgame, it's just...
But I love Endgame, and it is still my number one MCU over Infinity War.
Infinity War is above Endgame for me.
Yeah. Certain vids in here. What's going on? Glad to see you in here. Favorite movie poster doesn't have to be one you own. Could just be one you've seen online or in a store.
I really like the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse poster. I have that in my room.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. I'm looking at ones I own because I'm kind of like that. But I really love the ET one. It's probably my favorite over there.
Don't they have a La La Land one similar to your Steelbook?
Yeah, they do have a cool La La Land one. And then the La La Land poster in and of itself of the iconic shot of them dancing with the LA back. Oh man, it gets me every time. It's beautiful. And then of course behind me I have the original trilogy because those are phenomenal posters. But you know what? A good one is Joker.
Is
The
it
one of him on the
on
stairs.
stairs?
I want to get that one, and I want to replace those because like I like Jaws and Rocky, but like those
You
are
don't
kind
have to
of
replace
some of the
them.
first posters I bought.
I mean, you can just put them next to it.
Yeah, maybe I'd put them out, and then I would add newer ones. Like I want the Good Will Hunting poster too, because that's one of my favorite movies. Yankee 88, what's going on? Always showing support. One of the biggest fans of the channel. Thank you, as always. Love talking to you in the comments, man. Psycho or The Shining? What's the superior horror film? You know, I'm actually dropping a top 10 favorite horror video on Halloween now. But at this very moment, I would say Psycho. I prefer Psycho.
I haven't seen The Shining, but I like Psycho more.
Best Coen Bros movie. Best, No Country for Old Men for sure. Favorite, probably No Country, but The Big Lebowski is awesome. Favorite twist in the movie. No spoilers. Probably Saw. I mean, come on.
It's a good answer.
And I've been thinking about that movie a lot lately. But Psycho as well. Fight Club has a good one. Seven's a really good one. There's so many good ones.
I mean,
You know what? I think Homecoming has a pretty good twist.
That was a good twist.
I remember we saw that in theaters, and I was like, oh, shit. It was crazy. Best action scene. There's a lot of great ones. I'll
Winter
say.
Soldier.
Which one? The highway fight?
Mm-hmm. So good. I can map it out in my head. I've seen it so many times.
Okay.
The entire fight.
That's a tough one. I'd probably say there's so many great action scenes. It's hard to differentiate in my mind between like a battle and an action scene. But from like Mission Impossible, anything really from Fallout is really good. Of course, the one with the helicopter is like phenomenal. How they shot that, I think, where he's like falling down the rope.
I thought you were talking about Winter Soldier again, or is it Civil War?
Which one?
Civil War.
Civil War, yeah, Civil War.
Showing big muscles.
That nerd bot Diaz is in here. What's going on? Thanks for the support as always. Thoughts on No Country for Old Men? It's the best made Coen Brothers movie, I think. Anton Chigurh, who's played by Javier Bardem, is great. One of the best supporting performances of all time.
This is out of my league.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss? I did a report on that in senior year of high school too. Cormac McCarthy wrote the book in AP Lit, and I basically just didn't read the book. I watched the movie and did like an analysis on it. That was a really fun project though. Nerdbot Diaz, have you seen the Hangover trilogy? If so, what are your thoughts? I've seen parts of the first one, haven't actually finished it, which is crazy, and I haven't seen the rest. Horrible Bosses 1 or 2, haven't seen either. How'd you guys meet? Our parents were like
our dad. Well, this isn't how we met, but our dads were fraternity brothers at Georgia Southern.
Yeah.
And so our parents have been friends for a while, and then we went to different elementary schools, and we met in middle school randomly. I don't even know how we met in middle school. I guess did we just have a class together?
Someone introduced us.
Somebody, I don't know.
Game.
We dated, and then we broke up, and then we didn't talk again until junior year. And then we met at a Panera because I was supposed to meet up with our mutual friend, Bryce, to write an essay. And he was like, can Chris come? He's my ride. And I was like, yeah, he's super smart. He can just write the essay for us.
Yeah.
And he did. And he did, in fact, write the essay for us.
Yeah, I remember it too. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember that.
He was a DB.
So yeah, that's how I met. Freddy Krueger or Jason? Freddy Krueger all day. Jason, I was disappointed by the first Friday the 13th, so I can't really judge it. But Freddy Krueger's little claws are more iconic, I'd say.
There's 21 people in here.
Hello, everybody. If you're in here, definitely hit the like button and keep dropping your questions. We have a fun time with these.
And subscribe if you haven't.
Feel free to subscribe.
I love how you're so polite. You're like, please hit the like button if you want to, and also subscribe if you want to. And I'm like, subscribe right now. Do it.
Yankee 88, best film recommendation you've ever got. It might be the first Saw. I keep bringing up Saw, but like she definitely got me on the Saw franchise. If you haven't checked out our ranking, you should, because pretty much it.
Yes.
Eric commented on it.
Yeah, if you listen to anything I say ever, I always talk about pretty much it in their commentary tracks. We mentioned it obviously a lot in our Saw ranking because we watched the Saw movies with them, and they commented on it.
Crazy. That was like one of the coolest moments. From now on, like, you'll get asked questions like favorite YouTube moment. That's one of the coolest ones. That was so awesome. But yeah, do you have a best movie recommendation? Maybe The Social Network. For you.
Trying to think what other movies I maybe watched there.
Good Will Hunting.
But you didn't recommend that to me though. It was on my Netflix, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and you were like, okay. I mean, I guess you did. You probably had told me I should watch
The
it, but I never
MCU.
listened to you. Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll give him the MCU.
That Nerdbot Diaz. Thoughts on Transformers films?
I haven't seen it.
Are they intelligent or dumb, fun or bad?
They look stupid.
The first three I really enjoyed. I actually saw the third one in theaters with some friends. That was a good time. What's his name? Whoever plays what's his name? I don't know. He's in The Hangover. Ken Jeong, that's his name. He's in that, and I thought he was so funny in the third one. But they're pretty dumb. I don't think they're very intelligent. I think they're just maybe dumb fun. Full House or Saved by the Bell from Stranger Boy? Probably Full House.
Full House.
Yeah.
Sorry.
LL11's in here. Hello. Sid Mason. Hello. I haven't seen you guys in here before.
Soups.
You're fine. Thoughts on Avatar and the upcoming sequels? First Avatar I've seen once in 2010, I think. And it was on like an old TV. It wasn't even like a good TV. Rented it from Blockbuster. Barely remember it, so I need to rewatch it. However, Pandora at Animal Kingdom. Very cool, the design and everything. I'm going to go to Disney in December. I want to ride the Flight of Passage. That should be fun.
That is
But
exciting.
upcoming sequels, I feel like James Cameron could do more.
I don't know why I was confused because I thought they were talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender for some reason. And I was like, I didn't know they had movies. I thought it was just a show. I was so confused.
Yeah, that's a common confusion, misconception. Sid Mason, have you seen Hubie Halloween? I have. I
did
actually
not.
reviewed it on my channel, but
What did you give it?
3 out of 10.
Oh, I was gonna say whisper in my ear if you don't want to
Spoiler.
spoil.
Yeah, I just spoiled it, but it's not my favorite to say the least. It's just,
That means I won't watch it.
yeah, I've never been a crazy Adam Sandler fan. It would be hilarious with the PMI commentary track, I will admit.
They might commentate on it, but I don't know because the Halloween season's almost over. So if they
Yeah.
haven't, they probably won't.
Yeah. Sophia Pestoni, forgive me if I pronounced your name wrong. Favorite Star Wars movie? Hers is Empire. Mine is not Return of the
This one.
Jedi. It's
Oh, this one.
what's going on?
We're struggling. This one.
What that
This
one?
one.
Yes. New Hope. That was really difficult for no
Because
reason.
it's flipped.
Yeah, that's true. Film Fanatic, what's going on, Cody? He says, what's up, guys? Just chilling, hanging out. MJ22, what's going on? Stacy Wilson, Vampire Diaries is actually good. Check it out. Fine, I might.
You know why you need to? Because I found out the other day that Mystic Falls is in Georgia, which is where it's taking place. It's in Cumming.
Hmm.
And it's so close. It's literally 30 minutes from Snowville. And I want to go so badly. And I'm going to force you to come with me anyways.
Okay.
So you might as well understand what's happening.
Perhaps.
Just watch the first season. You'll get into it. It's so good.
It's not on
It's
my.
like a guilty
I
pleasure.
have to watch some other shows before I watch that.
No, you don't.
Better Call Saul, which is the Breaking Bad prequel. I have to watch that first. There's something else too I want to watch, but there's a lot of shows that are
The
building up.
disrespect. I've only disappointed him once with a recommendation, and he lets that haunt him till this day. And he never does anything I tell him to do.
That's a lie.
I told you to watch Saw, and you wouldn't do it. And then Trevor was like, "Watch Saw," and you're like, "Okay, let's watch Saw."
I'm sure that's just so incorrect. Riley Kemp, y'all should make a podcast. I definitely tune in. Maybe one day we will. We have to think of a funny name for it though. Chick-fil-A lover. My favorite part about live streams are when Cam texts Trevor saying, "Tell Chris to look at my comment." Yeah.
Because Chris doesn't go on his phone during live streams. I know that Trevor does at least a little bit. And
I just have it on Do Not Disturb so it doesn't make a noise.
I'm too impatient for Chris because it takes him so long to get through the chat.
I
And
mean,
I-
we're going through it pretty fast.
I want
right
him
now.
to see it at the time, right away.
Also, yeah, I just like to give my in-depth thoughts on the questions.
I know you do. It's not a bad thing. I just
Yeah.
am impatient.
Let's see. I kind of lost my place there. Sophia Pastoni says, subscribe. Thank you very much.
Good.
Sammy Boy, cool tattoo. Will you show the finished product?
I will. This is like the third time I've done it on my arm. Basically, right now, here I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but it's hard because of the way the camera is. It's like a little lightish green because I just applied it this morning. And then hopefully by Friday it'll be black.
Yeah, very cool. If you had to choose, what would you choose? Star Wars, Harry Potter, or Marvel? Star Wars for me. I just finished rewatching Mandalorian season 1, and that puts it over the edge. My goodness, grab Baby Yoda if you can.
Baby Yoda.
Cameo coming soon. That's right there. That right there, me,
The child.
has to be. That's the tiebreaker, if you will. What would you choose? I'll answer for you, Marvel. I don't know what noise that was. Yeah, leave him there. Hey, buddy. He's so cute. Is this your room? Because it's really cool. Yeah, this is my movie room and also where I film my videos. So I like this movie. This Room a lot. I was thinking of the next thing. Stranger Boy said Saw messed me up. Yeah, the sequels especially can do that to you.
I think I might just be numb.
I am desensitized to
It
it
didn't
because
really bother me.
by the time we got around to Jigsaw, I was like, what?
Jig.
Yeah. Jake A, what's going on, man? I'm watching Psycho right now. I got 25 minutes left, so I'll hop back in if you're still on. The Shining is my favorite horror movies, definitely The Shining, greater than Psycho. Both are fantastic horror movies for sure, some of the best ever. But I hope you enjoy the rest of Psycho. You've seen it before or not? Is it a rewatch? I'll check your letterbox later and I'll know, but love them both. Bourne Ultimatum or Fallout, but I love the Bourne trilogy. Marvel movie reviews and stuff. What's going on? I believe this is from TikTok. It's Lewis, right?
Lewis.
Yes.
I
believe.
Lewis.
I'm pretty
Lewis
pretty
is
sure.
everywhere, and I love him.
Yeah. Movie Mania Nick, what's going on, man? Glad to see you here. Mariah's World, favorite Tyler Perry movie. Haven't seen any of them.
Have
I know.
I seen any of them?
I don't think so. Like Medea, those are like the main ones. Actually, he's in the movie Gone Girl.
Wait, I think I've seen.
Doesn't really count, but he's in Gone Girl. I will say that. Have you seen any of those other ones or no?
Maybe. I think Medea sounds very familiar. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's Brandy. Brandy. If it's the Brandy I'm thinking of, she is one of my Patreon subscribers.
Hello.
We were just on a Zoom call. Hi, Brandy.
Very cool. Thank you for joining. Karen Spear says, which MCU character do you think could be better if they had better character development?
Do you have an answer?
Obviously, they're getting a TV show, Falcon and Winter
Bucky
Soldier.
and Sam.
But if I had to say someone else, I might say
Wanda.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's getting a show too.
We have a.
No.
I'm just gonna see how many times I could hit you.
Andrew or Sub? Andrew for me.
Sub for me, but I'm
Eduardo Saverin.
I'm big on 2010 to 2012 Andrew Garfield. But the thing is, the reason why it's Seb is because Seb is timeless. Andrew Garfield's got a balding situation right now. It's not good.
Yeah, let's see, where was I? Shemaya, forgive me if I pronounced your name. Hello, how are you doing?
I think it's Shemaya.
Have you seen Fish Called Wanda? No. Haven't heard of it. Which MCU character? We already answered that one. Interstellar or The Martian?
Oh no, wait. I was gonna say Interstellar.
Matt Damon's in both of them.
I was gonna say Interstellar because just like on instinct, I just assumed I hadn't seen the other one, but I have seen The Martian. And The Martian is a very good movie. I really do enjoy The Martian.
I would say Interstellar. The score alone.
Interstellar is like a better think piece.
Yeah.
But if I don't want to watch a 7-hour movie, I'm gonna watch The Martian.
Fair. Even though that one's still pretty long, but yeah, I know what you mean.
It just feels shorter.
Yeah.
And The Martian does have the bonus points of Sebastian Stan.
There you have it, folks. Which film should I watch first? Pulp Fiction or Blade Runner? I know they're completely unrelated, but I can't decide which one to watch first.
Pulp Fiction.
I say Pulp Fiction. It's one of the best. And I haven't seen Blade Runner, but I've heard it's a very divisive movie because some people are bored by it.
Before me and Chris started dating and I liked him and I wanted him to like me, and I knew that he was a movie guy, I lied and I said that I had seen Pulp Fiction. I was like, oh yeah, Pulp Fiction is in my top 10. I love Pulp Fiction. I've never seen Pulp Fiction in my life.
That's true.
But did it impress you at the time?
I guess a little, yeah.
It did.
Which MCU scene gave you the most chills?
Infinity War Cap's entrance.
That's a good one. I'd say
Cap catching Mjolnir.
I would say right now at this
Maybe.
very given moment. I don't even know if my audio is on it. That was so random. Yeah, we haven't been using my mic the whole time. I knew that something just felt off. So the audio is bad the whole time. I apologize.
I doubt it. I literally doubt that it's any different.
It's definitely is.
I mean, I'm sure it's different, but it doesn't sound bad. It's just better. There's a difference.
Yeah. Well, which MCU scene gave you the most chills? I'd say Thor on Wakanda.
Really?
One of them. I'm blanking at the moment. Top 3 Nolan films.
Hang on.
I have a video on it, but I can remember that it was Inception, number 1, number 2, The Prestige, number 3, The Dark Knight. I think I share that same list right now, but
Look, my friend just got a Homelander cosplay.
Oh, very cool. She would probably say Inception, Interstellar, and something else, but
Oh yeah, sorry. I went on my phone to look up Christopher Nolan films because I don't know them off the top of my head like that. What have I seen besides Interstellar and Inception?
Probably none of them.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you about Tenet?
Mm-mm.
It's funny.
Oh yeah, I
You
did.
can
I
watch
did.
it.
Yeah. What MCU? This is Doris Granados. Cam probably likes that profile picture. What MCU character do you miss the most? Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Easily. Favorite meal at Zaxby's from Stranger Boy. Nibbler's meal, extra Zax sauce. You can't go wrong with that. That's top tier. Love it. She gets the big Zax snack meal.
I do.
Favorite theater snack to have while watching a movie.
Popcorn with M&Ms or Reese's Pieces in it, and a cherry slushie.
Yeah, 100% agree. And sometimes throw in some pretzel M&Ms or just M&Ms in general. Very good.
Or Dr. Pepper.
Ryan St. Hilaire, what's going on, dude? How's it going? What's a movie people generally dislike that you either like or love? Mine's The Butterfly Effect, which is one of my favorite movies. I haven't seen that one, but I know it has Ashton Kutcher in it, a.k.a. Kelso.
I know who Ashton Kutcher is.
I know. I just wanted to say that to see if you know, test you a little.
What's a movie I like that not a lot of people like?
I think Center Stage has bad reviews.
Probably.
So you could say that.
I like Center Stage.
For me, I don't know. People don't like Sky High, I think. National Treasure, those are movies that get bad critic reviews, but they're so awesome to me, so I don't even care. Those are two that just popped in my head, but I'm sure there's better answers. Have you watched
Haiku? No. He has not. That's anime.
Oh, I haven't watched it, no. Avatar is the most overrated film ever? Perhaps. There's a lot of hype surrounding it for some reason. Cam, has Abra got you to watch any anime
That's
stuff?
why they asked.
Oh.
No. I probably won't. I think I've only ever watched one relatively anime thing in my life, and it was years ago, and it was on YouTube.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is anime, right?
No. I
watched that show, so it's really
okay.
good.
That question was directed at me. Don't worry about it.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
We're going to be in Universal.
Yeah. Let's see. Ryan St. Hilaire, I used to make movie reviews back in 2011 to 16, and I was actually featured in a Pretty Much It video. Unreal, best moment on YouTube for me. That is awesome, man. That's so cool. I know that they made a lot of videos unlisted, but my friend on YouTube, Alex Aleba, actually sent me a playlist with like some of those. So I've been watching some of their old stuff. It's crazy how the times change.
I probably have access to them because I'm a subscriber to their Patreon.
Yeah.
Because I love them.
But that's awesome. Thank you for that's crazy. That's awesome.
I'm so sad that we're not going to see Eric this weekend.
Oh yeah, because we're going. Yeah, he's a big Universal theme park fan. Would you guys ever want to be extras on?
I applied to be an extra for Spider-Man 3. I haven't heard back yet, but I'm not counting that as a no because they literally have 5 months of filming ahead of them, and they could honestly really only use the extras on month 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm weird. I wouldn't want to get spoiled for anything, so I probably wouldn't want to be.
Yeah, I doubt that I would get spoiled for anything by just being an extra, though.
Yeah.
Unless I become friends with Tom Holland.
Cam, I love your TikTok so much.
Thank you.
Are there any cosplays you really want to do?
Starlight.
From The Boys?
Yes.
That'd be cool. Hey from England. Well, hello, Danny. How are you? Tell Baby Yoda I said hello. Stranger Boy says hi. Let's see. How many Star Wars posters do you have? I just have the original trilogy. It's only 3, but I kind of want to get a Mandalorian poster, and one day I might want to get the prequel posters too, because those are really beautiful posters. Sid Mason says, you're lucky. I was supposed to go during Halloween, and then I heard that you guys are going. I started crying when it got canceled. I'm talking about Universal Studios. Well, hopefully you can go sometime soon. That'd be cool if you could. And yeah.
I'm about to do something on my phone real quick, so I might check out for a second.
Okay. Sophia says, I'm going to go rewatch The Mandalorian, but it was fun talking. I hope you have a great time at Universal. Thank you.
Bye, Sophia.
Have fun watching the Mandalorian again. I just knocked it out in 2 days of my rewatch. I watched 1 episode one day and then the rest in a day. And then, so I watched first one and then I watched 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a day and then 8. I don't know if that math was correct, but yes, I did that. Marvel movie reviews and stuff. Who's cuter, Baby Yoda or Groot? Yoda. Baby Yoda, the child. Beautiful creature.
He's a cutie.
Stranger Boy says, enjoy these streams. Thank you. I have a ton of fun doing them every week. Let's see. Have you seen High School Musical, the series? Have not, but I've heard that it's actually pretty self-aware and funny, but I haven't seen it. No. 4K Media Guy, what's up? Bruce Willis or Nicolas Cage? Oh, that's so tough. You've got John McClane versus Ben Gates. I'd probably say, I like them both so much, but John McClane, Die Hard, Bruce Willis is awesome. He's also Butch from Pulp Fiction. And then Nick Cage is Nick Cage, though. So I don't know. Gun to my head, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably.
I would go with Nick. I would say Nicolas Cage, but Bruce Willis is in Friends, and he's funny in Friends.
Yeah, I guess I'd say Bruce Willis, but I like Nick Cage. Number one superhero fan. At this point, I'm not excited for Spider-Man 3 due to the unnecessary characters that will be in the film. Like, people are upset about Doctor Strange in particular, I've heard. I'm
Well,
really excited for it still.
I don't think that's a reason to be upset or unexcited for it, because just because he's in it doesn't mean that he's in the whole thing. He could just have a cameo like in Thor Ragnarok. It doesn't mean he's going to be in the whole thing. And then the only thing that's annoying me with Spider-Man 3 right now is all the rumors that are circulating. Like, there's just so many of them. And it's like...
Yeah, we really don't know what the final product is going to be. And I doubt they would let a bunch of stuff leak, you know? They'd want it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
But who knows?
My annoyance is just with people that spread the rumors.
Yeah, true. What's your favorite non-Marvel superhero film?
Non-Marvel superhero film.
Yep.
I can't say The Boys because it doesn't count.
TV show. I'd probably say
Dark Knight Rises.
The Dark Knight for me, which is so basic, but it's just like...
I'll go with Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That or Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman.
I forgot about her.
Yeah. Have you seen the Babysitter films on Netflix? No. Haven't. Top 5 directors of all time. Off the top of my head, that's really tough, but I can tell you that I love Steven Spielberg. It's really hard to beat him. He's got some great movies. E.T., Raiders, Saving Private Ryan. Nolan's good. I really like Tarantino. I like Fincher's pretty solid. He's not one of my favorites, but he's good. Scorsese, Hitchcock.
Taika Waititi.
I'm definitely forgetting one. Denis is pretty good. Denis Villeneuve. So, you like Taika?
Yeah, he's cool.
What's your favorite superhero TV show? Mine is Cam Spider going on.
The Boys for me.
Yeah, I'd also say The Boys, but thank you for that compliment.
Thank
I like
you.
her.
Thank you, Louis.
I like those too. They're very good.
They're fun to make.
Mr. Sushi 22, thoughts on Mank? I'm not super stoked for it. I am a fairly big David Fincher fan. I haven't seen all of his movies, though. There's a bunch I have to check out. But The Social Network, Gone Girl, Fight Club, and Seven are all really well-made movies that I enjoy quite a bit. The Social Network being my favorite. But thoughts on Mank? I'm not a big Citizen Kane fan. I think it's really overrated. That probably upset at least one person that will see this, so I apologize. But I don't think it's the best movie ever made. I think that for its time, it changed the movie-making industry. But movie about it, I don't know. David Fincher, exciting, yes, but I don't know. I didn't even watch the new trailer because I'm going to just watch it and see what happens with no expectations, really. Would you want to see the MCU and DCEU come together? I sure wouldn't. I think they're their own universes. It might be cool in like a what if, like in one of those what if episodes, but other than that, no, I don't think so.
It would be too overwhelming.
Yeah. Marvel movie reviews and stuff. I'm excited for Mando season 2. Comes out in 2 days. I know, Friday. I cannot wait. Love season 1. Chick-fil-A lover. Someone should make a petition for Chris to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street 2. If you guys do that, I will. If you get enough people.
You watch it.
I didn't really like the first one, so I don't want to watch the second because
Fair.
I don't really care. There's other things on my watch list. Karen Spears, which MCU movie do you think is the most underrated? I feel like I did this video with Max Talks Movies, if you see this, Max. And I want to say that I had Ant-Man, or I think Ant-Man was number 1.
Ant-Man for sure.
Pre-Endgame, it was First Avenger, though.
Do you like Ant-Man?
First Avenger as well.
Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ant-Man by far.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like Ant-Man better, but I like the way that Hope looks in the Ant-Man and the Wasp more. I like her ponytail.
That's fair. A lot of people say
More than her
Doctor
short
Strange
hair.
is kind of underrated, too.
I do love Doctor Strange.
Heroic Waffles. Hey guys, new subscriber here. Great channel. Check mine out if you guys get a chance. Horror channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. Really does mean a lot. And I'll look at your channel after the stream. Doris Granados. Cool. I'm gonna go to Universal on Halloween too. Very cool. Have fun.
Maybe we'll see you there.
Cam and I share a pet peeve when people blame the Russos for what happened. during
Yes,
Infinity War and
it's
Endgame.
so annoying. I see people on TikTok left and right blaming the Russo brothers. Sorry.
You're good.
I see people left and right blaming the Russo brothers for what happened in Endgame. They're like, oh, the Russo brothers killed Tony. They killed Nat.
Yeah.
They suck. How'd they give us Winter Soldier and then kill our favorite characters? And I'm like, y'all think they wrote the movie? Because they didn't.
Yeah. Very true.
They didn't write the movie. They directed it.
Yeah. I think it was yeah, they just directed it.
I know.
I was trying to think Christopher McFeely or something. I can't think of the
Can't
writers
think of the writers
off
off the top of my head.
Weird. Colin Spencer says, "Hey Cam,
Hi, Colin.
do you know Colin or just?"
I think.
Oh, cool. Hello. She has a bad memory. If you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
What do you expect / hope to see in Mando season 2? Boba Fett. Come on, Boba Fett in season 2. That's what they've teased. And Rex and Ahsoka, and there's so many things I want to see. I want to see.
I hope we see an Ahsoka. That'd be cool.
I want to see more Moff Gideon with the dark saber. I want a little more backstory on that, and I'm excited, very excited. Hopefully, Bill Burr from the episode 6, The Prisoner. I hope they come back. Their little crew that was trapped at the end of that episode. 2 days to watch Mando. I watched it all in one day. Beat that. I could have if I started earlier, but I have to give you credit. That's impressive.
I still haven't finished it because I kind of lost interest.
Yeah.
Just because I think the episodes aren't necessarily connected, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of my issue. Like, I don't know. I just kind of was like, I need to finish it, but
fair, yeah.
We've established that I am very bad at watching new things. It's been established. We know it. It's fine.
Yep. You are. Without the commentary track, yes, I will say, yeah. Who do you want cast in the MCU?
Did you see that Oscar Isaac got cast?
I did. That's very exciting. Moon Knight.
That's what I meant.
I just wanted to, correct you. I would say the obvious answer of John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as in the Fantastic Four. But other than that, I think that it would be cool to see someone like on the caliber of like Jake Gyllenhaal, like a Ryan Gosling or something would be cool. I don't know what
I was going to say
role,
Matt Damon, but we already have him in there.
We do. Leo, but he's never going to do an MCU
You know what?
movie.
A lot of people, I wouldn't mind seeing Timothée Chalamet. A lot of people don't want him in there, but I think he'd do swell.
Who?
Timothée Chalamet.
Oh yeah, I've heard people want him as
like a young Loki for
Harry Osborn.
For whatever
Harry
reason.
Osborn.
Ooh,
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Good.
I'm working my way through the 100 movies list. I've watched 50 out of 100 now. Very nice. That's impressive. I'm 71 out of 100, so I'm still struggling. I have a lot more to get through.
Don't you want to do that by the end of the year? You gotta get on that.
15 movies in November and 15 in, or 16 in like 14.
So many.
No, I'll be fine. I'll do it. Friday the 13th or Halloween. Halloween for sure for me. Not crazy about Friday the 13th. I know it's a hot take. Danny Edwards, opinions on Knives Out.
I loved it.
I love Knives Out, especially Chris Evans in the sweater. That's might be the scene stealer.
When we left seeing Knives Out for the first time in theaters, we walked out of the movie and Chris said, that movie just confirmed for me that Chris Evans is the most attractive Chris in Hollywood.
That is a fact. I said that. And it redeemed Rian Johnson because I'm not a crazy Last Jedi fan. Would you rather never watch sports or never watch movies again? Never watch sports again because
movies don't disappoint you.
Yep, movies can actually bring me joy, and my football team will do nothing but disappoint me till the day I die. And
plus, you don't have to watch it. You can just check.
If there's any Georgia football fans in here, I'm sorry. It's a fact. I love them to death. I get so passionate and stressed out about it, but all they are ever going to do is disappoint me. So
it's a fact.
It's very unfortunate. Let's see. Which one are you most hyped for which one are you most hyped for? Doctor Strange 2, Thor 4, or Spider-Man 3? Spider-Man 3 for me, just because I want to see where they take Peter Parker's character, and all these people coming in excites me. And if there's a multiverse, that excites me too. I'm excited for all four quite a bit, but I have to just say those off the top of my head.
I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange.
In the multiverse of madness, because Wanda's going to be in it. It's going to tie in. Yeah, that they're all so voice crack. They're all going to be fun, good movies. That's my hope.
I'm excited for Spider-Man 3, but also just kind of like worried. I don't know why.
Fair. Let's see. Favorite DC and Marvel film?
DC.
Wonder Woman for you? Yeah.
Marvel. Winter Soldier.
I'd say probably The Dark Knight for DC, and Marvel probably Infinity War and Endgame though. I'm only 19 subs away from 1K. Yeah, I'm getting close. Very close. Yeah, very close indeed. I'm excited to hopefully hit that. If you want to consider subscribing, definitely do
There's
that.
22 of you in here. I'm sure some of you already subscribed though.
Favorite Fast and the Furious film? Mine is Tokyo Drift from
Never
4K
seen it.
Media Guy. Mine is Fast 5, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen them in so long, but that was like a good one. And then the first one's really good too. I liked Furious 7, but I just kind of stopped watching them after Fate of the Furious, which is the 8th one. I didn't see Hobbs and Shaw. If you could swap lives with an MCU, whoop, hit the mic. If you could swap lives with an MCU character for a week, who would you swap with? Doctor Strange, so I could go wherever I want.
The girl that got to go on a date with Bucky in the first Avenger.
All right.
I'm kidding. You can swap lives with Bucky.
Why would I want to be tortured like that?
In the first Avenger.
Oh, okay.
For real though, probably Black Widow. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, no, Wanda. As much as I love Nat, I want to have powers.
Yeah, fair. Hey, Chris and Cam. He says, Chris, damn, Hurtado got me for not. Yeah, that's funny. I noticed that. I figured that because of Chris Hurtado, it's spell checked. But what's going on, Nathan? I was actually watching your video earlier of the Criterion Flash sale. I haven't commented on it, but I was watching it. Let's see. I'm gonna find the next question here. Have you picked up any new Blu-rays from Film Fanatic? Yes, I have a Blu-ray haul coming out tomorrow, and there's a pretty good amount, so that is exciting. What?
No, what?
You just confused me with what you're doing with your hand. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, sorry.
But have you picked up any new Blu-rays? Yeah, I have. Probably 7 or 8 this month. So that haul's coming out tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned. Did you ever watch PBS Kids? Sometimes. I don't remember any shows really, but
like Sesame Street? Isn't that on PBS Kids?
I think so, yeah. And Elmo, yeah. I think that's PBS.
Well, Elmo is.
So.
Elmo
Clifford
is.
the Big Red Dog?
Elmo is Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. At this point, we got like an Oscar verse. He's playing Moon Knight, Spider-Man 2099, and Apocalypse. This is true. He's in a lot. I didn't even think. And he's in Star Wars, so he's all over Disney. Karen Spears says, I'm literally obsessed with your Spider-Man TikToks. They're so good.
Thank you.
Sid Mason says, gotta go. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. That means a lot. August Kate says, which Tom from the MCU? Holland. Is that like a debate? Like I say Tom
Well,
Holland.
a lot of people love Hiddleston.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Tom Holland for sure, for me.
Yeah. If Sam isn't watching this, she'll kill me.
Let's see. Do you guys like the Revengers team, and would you like to see them work together more? I love them, and they're hands down my favorite superhero team. What exactly does the Revengers refer to again? I'm uncultured.
Revengers is Valkyrie, Thor, Hulk, and kind of Loki.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from like Ragnarok. Yeah, I like them. I think that we'll see more of them down the road, maybe depending on what they do. Depending on what they do with Loki.
So
they're definitely setting that up for him to come back, but we'll see.
Well, he's alive, but not with his character development. He's
Correct.
back at square one, and it's very frustrating and really stupid.
Yep. Homecoming or Far From Home?
Homecoming.
Yep.
I will never understand the immense hype for Far From Home. I see like a lot of, dare I say, Spider-Man purists. They say that they're like, they don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man the best, but then they're like, Far From Home is my favorite. And I'm like, that's further from a Spider-Man movie than Homecoming. Pick one. It doesn't make sense to me. I like Far From Home. It's decent. It's like middle tier of my list, but Homecoming's way better in my opinion.
Yeah. Multi Danny Boy 89, 5 random movies you love from the 90s. I'm just gonna rattle off 5 random movies in no order. Forrest Gump is from the 90s. I love that movie. Die Hard 3 is from the 90s. I love that movie.
Good Will Hunting from the 90s.
Good Will Hunting's from the 90s. I love that movie. That on my list.
Center Stage is 2000.
I'm looking at my shelf right now because that's the way I roll. Let's see.
Can I look them up?
Sure. 90s movies. It'll have like 1,000, but yeah. Shawshank Redemption's one I also love. Let's see. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. That's 5. I think I hit 5. The Big Lebowski.
Halloween Town, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Days of Confused is one I love.
Titanic.
Love that movie.
Clueless. I like that one.
Yeah, Scream. There's so many great ones from the 90s. I love Scream.
Oh, Matilda.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that.
So there you have it. I have.
The Truman Show.
I've seen Matilda.
Oh, I thought you haven't.
No, I saw it in school.
Oh.
Her memory.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Karen Spears, Opinions on Jojo Rabbit.
I haven't seen it.
It's good. I like it. I think that there's one moment that ripped my heart out, so I won't spoil it, but it's really well acted and written, and the ending is sweet. Would you rather live without music or TV?
Music.
I'd probably rather live without
Is YouTube included in TV?
TV shows. I'd rather live without TV because music is like I run with music and all that, and I listen to it in the car, like Hamilton. Like, come on, stuff like that. The scores to movies,
But
yeah,
I always have stuff on in the background.
yeah. You
But
can
if
just replace it with movies.
If YouTube,
Just replace it with movies.
if YouTube is not included in TV, then I'll go with TV.
Okay. Any theories for Phase 4? I think the multiverse is definitely going to play a role. That's really the only one I have right now.
If I don't see a Spider-Gwen, I'm going to throw hands.
Fair. You might not. Favorite movie from Scarlett Johansson?
I have not seen her work.
You've never seen a Scarlett Johansson movie called The Avengers or any of those?
Besides Marvel.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably say Jojo Rabbit, but she's good in Marriage Story.
Jojo Rabbit?
Do you like Stranger Things in 2017? I like Stranger Things. It's fine. She loves Stranger Things.
I love Stranger Things.
Yeah. Chris, I know it's going down on your list, but do you still like Ragnarok? One of my favorite Marvel movies. I still really like it. It's just probably not as high as I had it last time. I think I had it at like 6 or something. I don't know, but it wouldn't be that high. It would still be in the top 10. Do you like Suicide Squad? It's actually one of my least favorite movies ever. I don't really like it at all. And I've kind of joked about how much I hate it before, but yeah, I just don't like it.
It was decent for me. I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Do you even know his real name? Didn't someone comment that on your thing or something?
Oh, yeah. Do you follow my spam?
I saw it on my For You page.
I know. It got on the For You page. Yeah. I made a funny Bucky video on like my spam TikTok, which is where I just post random things. And this person was like, what's his full name? I'm just testing to see if you're a real fan. And I was like, oh, man, it's got on the For You page. This person doesn't know who I am. And I responded to their comment in the video. And I was like, wait, you're telling me that his name isn't just Bucky Barnes? No. And then, yeah.
Were they referring to his full name?
Like they wanted me to say James Buchanan Barnes.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Have you seen the trailer for Judas and the Black Messiah? Yes, it looks great. I'm excited for that movie. Daniel Kaluuya, Lakeith Stanfield, Jesse Plemons. I'm very excited for that one. It's going to be an Oscar contender probably. Do you ever think of pitching your Spider-Gwen series on TikTok into a real TV show or YouTube short?
No.
That would be funny though, right? Don't you think?
I guess. I mean, it would be cool if Marvel saw it.
That would be pretty cool, yeah. Most recent movies I watched for my 100 movies list are Truman Show, Django, and Black Klansman. I love them all. All of those are really good movies, especially the Truman Show and Django. I really do like those. I feel like Mysterio isn't dead. Well, I hope he isn't.
It's possible that he could not be dead, but I think that Jake Gyllenhaal got his check and left. You know what I mean? I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal wants to be another Marvel
I would love
movie.
to see him come back, though.
I would too, but I think they would have to pay him quite a lot. I feel like he's done with it.
Did you get your project done, Cam?
I did.
Cool. I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah.
Far From Home or Thor Ragnarok? Ragnarok is leaps and bounds better. I'd say Ragnarok. Endgame or Infinity War? Endgame.
Infinity War.
But I like them both quite a bit, actually, my 1 and 2 in the MCU. How do you feel about gatekeepers? Personally, I think if you can enjoy something, you can be considered a fan.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah. I don't know why people get all up in arms. Is that what kind of is, like we talked about it? Like,
yeah, like here's an example. Well, I don't know if this is technically gatekeeping. This is just being weird, like mean for no reason. Posted a TikTok the other day of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and somebody was like, get me off of Andrew Garfield TikTok, please. And I said, okay. So I blocked them. So they're off Andrew Garfield TikTok.
Fair enough. JK says, what's up? I'm back. Well, glad to see you back,
Hi,
man.
Jake.
Always glad to see you here. Annabella says, favorite Marvel movie?
Winter Soldier.
I'm going to do non-MCU this time, and I'm going to say Spider-Man 2002 with the first of the Raimi trilogy, because that movie is awesome.
Spider-Man 2012.
Amazing Spider-Man? Okay. That's new for you. Like, I'm not like...
I know it is. I
that's
rewatched
new,
it.
yeah.
I rewatched it for the first time in like a solid like 2-ish, 3-ish years the other day.
Which is cool. I like when people rewatch things and have new opinions. That's actually something that people like normally are like, oh, what the heck? You're not allowed to change your opinion. No?
Yeah, I know. My opinion's been changed. Also, one of my friends, Soups, is a very, very big advocate for Andrew Garfield and his Spider-Man. He has a YouTube. You can check him out. But yeah, he's the biggest Andrew Garfield Spider-Man fan that I know. And I talk about Spider-Man with him every once in a while.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I can't be the only one who thinks Andrew Garfield looks similar to Anthony Perkins.
I have no
He
idea who
kind of
that second
does.
person is.
Yeah,
Please hold.
Norman Bates from Psycho. I see it. Look up Anthony Perkins Psycho. Not just it's going to show him as an old man.
I'm getting there. Hang on. Please hold.
A little bit. It's kind of the same build.
No.
I agree with you, Jake. Can't stay long because I'm at work writing some fun notes, but least favorite film in the 100 Movies Challenge. Well, yeah, work is a constant grind, Nathan, so do what you got to do. But least favorite movie probably was Mamma Mia. Not a fan. There's definitely one
The
that
disgrace.
No, Friday the 13th was bad, though.
Shameful.
I didn't like that movie at all. That's probably going to get some dislikes, unsubscribes. Sorry to upset anyone out there, but just not
Mamma
for me.
Mia will get you more unsubscribed. Don't ever say that blasphemy ever again. It's a shame. It's a shame to be known associated with you.
Favorite live action Disney movie so far? I enjoyed Jungle Book. It's Jungle
Beauty
Book
and the
for
Beast.
me. Jungle Book for me, but Beauty and the Beast is a close second. If you like Stranger Things, you check out Summer of '84 from 2018. It's a movie. Haven't heard of it, but thank you for the recommendation. Let's see. Favorite Avenger trilogies.
Cap.
Oh, is that like trilogies of characters within the Avengers? Is that a thing?
Well, there's only one Avenger trilogy. It's not even.
Actually-
It's a quadruplet.
Nay,
but
I was thinking Marvel movie trilogies, but
I think that's what they mean.
okay.
Like of the Avengers that have their own.
I would say that as well. Then you said Cap, Iron Man, and
Thor. I think I'm assuming that's what they meant.
yeah. Do you like Criminal Minds?
I love Criminal Minds.
I don't think I've seen much.
He has
It's not
seen
my go-to though. I can tell you that. What holiday movie would be watching to kick off the Christmas season?
Did you know that Apple TV bought the rights to Charlie Brown Christmas? It will never be played on public TV again.
One sec. Good thing I have this, man. Physical media, people. I have all of them right here. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and Charlie Brown Christmas. So there you go.
I like the live action Grinch.
I would say to kick it off, maybe Elf or Home Alone. Or this,
Elf is an iconic.
I like to save Home Alone for closer to Christmas, but yeah, maybe Elf. Apparently, Love and Thunder will be 10 times crazier and funnier than Ragnarok.
That could be either a good or bad thing.
Yeah, it depends
Quite
on how
honestly.
much improv there is.
I don't want them to pack on the humor too much.
What is your area like for COVID? It's not terrible. I mean, it depends on where you are in the state, I think.
Just wear a mask.
Yeah,
Got
it would be terrible to be a senior in high school when it happened, though.
Yeah.
Jacob Martin's back. Well, thanks. Glad to see you back. Samantha Zuniga says hi,
That's
Cam.
Sam. That's my friend Sam.
Oh, hello. How are you? Favorite werewolf movie? I don't think I've seen one, so I guess I'll just say Prisoner of Azkaban.
I'm gonna go with Twilight.
Prisoner of Azkaban. Cheating the rules with Lupin, but
I don't think are there any movies specific to werewolves?
Teen Wolf.
That's not a movie. That's a show.
It's a movie with Michael J. Fox from 1985.
Oh, sorry.
I think it was the same year as Back to the Future. I could
Teen
be
Wolf
wrong.
is also more commonly a TV show.
Is
though.
that the name of it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I think you might be mistaken because Teen Wolf is a TV show.
Does anyone want to put money on it in the chat?
No.
1985 movie starring Michael J. Fox.
Well, if you were to say Teen Wolf to
I
almost
know.
anybody
Yeah, I
in the
know.
world, they would think you're talking about the TV show.
I'm just saying.
That's the TV show's fault, though.
It's probably a remake.
No. I can guarantee you it's
Oh,
not.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, or based on the premise, maybe. I have no clue. Have you ever had a hater? How do you deal with them? If anyone like says anything in these, I just kind of block them and move on because I don't really care. I'm just like, I don't need to see that. So, see ya.
I don't know. I don't really think I've gotten too much hate in my life. I think the most hate I've ever gotten is from people I know in real life.
Would you rather become a vampire or werewolf?
Vampire.
Same. Least favorite movie in the Cap trilogy. First Avenger, but I feel like it's still really good.
I plead the fifth.
Let's see. Does Cam have Letterboxd?
No.
But that'd be funny if you got it.
I think that it would be
One word reviews.
rough. I'm not very eloquent.
Jacob Martin. Most disappointing movie delay due to COVID for me, either No Time to Die or Dune.
Black Widow.
Black Widow's upsetting because we were close. A Quiet Place 2 was upsetting because it was literally the week of, which is very irritating. But Dune is very upsetting because I was so excited for that. Timothy Chalamet, a great
Timothy.
cast, great visuals. So
Zendaya.
close too, yeah. See, the thing is, Cam is so great at dealing with haters. I could never.
I don't really get hate.
Cam, what movie are you excited for to come out?
I think that's directed at both of us. They're just saying hi to me.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Soul. I think it's actually going to come out this year. It's a new Pixar movie, and if it actually comes out, that would be sick.
Black Widow.
Favorite song in the 2000s. I'm so bad at years with music, but wow, that's like a hard one.
Anything
for
by
me.
the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that's great. I'd say I can't answer because I'm just so bad at years with music. So bad at that. Like it's crazy. Nathan Jones says, "Mama mia, my." Good to stop by for a sec. Have fun. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. I always like seeing your name on anything on YouTube. Let's see. Favorite TV show. You have one, right?
The Boys.
No way.
Yes way. I love it so much.
Wow, that's crazy. But I mean, it's one of my favorites, probably.
Favorite sitcom? Different question. I think.
Okay. Favorite TV show for me, I'd probably have to say Breaking Bad. It's so good, so good. But I really like Game of Thrones, but the last season just dropped the ball for me. Sitcoms, The Office, of course, lots of stuff like that. That
Big
70s
Bang.
show.
Big Bang. I do like that 70s show though.
Wyatt. It can't just be me that believes Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro are the same person. It might just be you, my friend. It might just be
I
you.
don't even know who the second person is.
What is a TV show that you think is really overrated? Friends?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Big Bang Theory. Interesting. Parks and Rec.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get hate for both of those. Thoughts on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Favorite movie of 2019? I quote it literally weekly.
I've never seen it. He's got T-shirts.
I have that. I forget I had those posters at the room in the apartment. I'm bringing those back here.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
putting them in this room.
Chris has a Once Upon a Time related T-shirt in his merch. You guys should check that out.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You can access that link, I believe, through his Instagram.
Or yeah, in the description of this video, I think.
He's got merch. If you guys really like film stocks, you can buy his film stocked merch. I think it's super cool.
She designed there's an on the left one too, where it's like on the left. It's pretty funny, pretty clever.
And if you're here from my TikTok, you know.
I think I just came up with that idea though.
You came up with it, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
We are one mind.
Danny Edwards, I watch Grinch at least 4 times a year. I don't like the Jim Carrey one, but I really like the original one.
Tasteless.
Have you watched Agent Carter or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
I've seen the first episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just couldn't get into it.
I don't think there's any need.
Comfort movies. You made a video about this.
I did. Sleeping Beauty. Tangled.
Center Stage.
Yes, Center Stage. Social Network. Trying to think what else was on there. Winter Soldier. Saw, but Saw wasn't on there.
Yeah. For me, I feel like Back to the Future is one. I'm looking right there.
Oh, that's one of the ones on our list.
The Jump Street movies are literally like those are some of my favorite comedies that I can just have
that's
a
a
laugh.
movie.
Yeah, those are comfort movies. Basically the entire MCU, like, and then some Star Wars movies. Like, there's a lot.
Oh yeah, I had Empire on mine.
JK, you're not the only one that thinks Friday the 13th isn't good. I'm a big horror fan. It's kind of meh for me. Yeah, I don't like that movie much. I know a lot of people have been on that train lately too. It's just so boring in that first hour. It's almost dreadful. Let's see. I'm looking through here for the next question. Are you a Winter Widow stan?
In the comics, yes, but not in the movies.
Cool.
You know what that means?
Did they even exchange any dialogue in like the movies? Barely.
He has her wrapped around his head and slams her onto a table.
Oh yeah.
And then chokes her out, and she says, "You could at least recognize me." That's in
fair.
Civil War, and then in Winter Soldier, he shoots her in the elbow, in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's that for that.
That's funny. Maya says, "What's your favorite song?" Even harder question. I listen to a lot of music, but
I like anything by Coin.
all of Hamilton.
I like One Direction. 5 Seconds of
Harry
Summer.
Styles is great.
Harry Styles. Is
I like a
bomb.
lot of classic rock stuff like Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, the Eagles, and then I like alternative rock. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are great. Scar Tissue, Other Side. Mac Miller, I've been listening to a lot more. I've always listened to like his classic stuff, but like Senior Skip Day is a really good one. It's getting my mood up lately. Best song used in a movie, but it wasn't written for that movie. Okay, I see what you're saying. In Joker, that song that plays when he's on the stairs is really good and fits it. That's like one that comes to mind immediately.
I would either go with Left Hand Free
Okay.
by Alt J. It's just it's a really good iconic intro for Spider-Man. But less commonly known, I would go with Canned Heat in Center Stage, which is one of my all-time favorite movies.
And in Napoleon Dynamite's good there too.
But I think it's because when I listen to it, I think Center Stage.
Yeah. It's iconic in both, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I was also going to say Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys in The Departed. It plays when Leo's just like getting a pump like in prison at the beginning, and then The Departed flashes up. It gets me hype. And there's many more. Take on Me in La La Land. That's funny.
That's a good
one. Let's see. Looking through here. Most anticipated movie left in the year. Soul. I mean, there's not much, but I'd say Soul. Soul over Mank. You could pull off what was that? You could pull off a Starlight cosplay.
I know I want to. I need to get it. I ordered one and then I had to cancel my order because it wasn't going to come in time for what I wanted to be next week. Now I think I might just not get it.
Favorite character to dress up as? That you have? How about we'll say that?
Gwen.
Okay. JK, I'm about to start Breaking Bad after this month of finishing up some horror movies. Thoughts? Greatest TV show of all time, in my opinion. The first season is the worst, but it's not bad at all. It's still great. And seasons 4 and 5 are the best seasons of TV ever, I'd say. But all around, just the writing by Vince Gilligan, the vision, and the acting, it's all top tier. Great stuff. Civil War has recently become bottom 5 MCU. It's so boring. I disagree, but I respect your opinion, but I disagree.
I think you need to.
Yeah.
That's that's down there with Thor: The Dark World and Hulk. I mean, I don't know your list. I'm assuming that's down there with that.
To each their own, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really love Civil War. So, how did y'all meet? We actually answered this earlier, so you can scroll back and hear that. It was earlier in the stream. Do you ship Roman Rogers?
Yes and no.
Okay. As friends, maybe?
Do you?
Is that like Steve?
That's Steve and Natasha.
I like them together.
Not as much as I like him and Peggy.
This is a question for Cam, since I know your answer, Chris, but That 70s Show or Big Bang Theory?
What would you say for me?
You like Big Bang way more, I think.
I mean, I watch it way more, but I haven't watched That 70s Show in maybe like a little less than a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Big Bang just because it's funnier.
Let's see.
I love Sheldon Cooper so much. I literally identify with him.
Favorite Criminal Minds character?
Reed.
Cool. Jake A. So the comment came up about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and that show is not good, but I really like it. Later seasons just rip off popular movies, but damn, the characters in that show are super great. Cool. I know that Coulson's in it, so he's a really great character from the movies. Do you like the movie Get Out? Yeah, it's awesome. One of my favorite horror movies. Jordan Peele kills it in that movie, and it's so suspenseful in the last act. It's like, oh, it's so good. Give me the keys, Rose. That scene. You know what I'm talking about? Crazy. Have you watched Hamilton yet?
Yes.
Various times, and I still listen to the soundtrack every day ever since junior year of high school.
We'll probably listen to it on the way to Universal.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
for sure. Whole thing, maybe twice. If you became a zombie, who would you eat first? Myself, so that I could not be a zombie anymore. I don't know.
Probably. I don't know. My sister.
Favorite Harry Potter movie from Mariana?
Azkaban.
Goblet of Fire and that are my top two. Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire, and then Deathly Hallows Part 2. Those
Order
are all
of
up there
Phoenix
for
is
me.
working its way up for me, quite
that's
honestly.
fair. That's tips for growing social media accounts. Post as much as you can on Instagram. My film stock Instagram's where I started this whole thing, and I wanted to grow it, so I posted 4 to 5 times a day, like hashtags, follow and communicate with as many people as you can. For YouTube, I definitely would say try and meet new people, comment on other people's videos, genuinely watch them and build relationships, and just post what you like and have fun. What about any TikTok tips?
The only advice I can give is paint vinyls or make Doja Cat audio.
Okay, I don't know what
Just
that means.
post. That's you remember all those audios I made where it's like the do.
Okay, yeah. It's my older sister's happy birthday. Can you say happy birthday? She really appreciate it. Happy birthday to number one superhero fan's older sister. Hope it's a good one. Favorite song from Hamilton? Whew.
Nonstop currently.
Nonstop is great.
I do love
Wait for It, Yorktown.
One Last Time is my favorite one to sing, so I love it so
My
much.
Shot and Aaron Burser are like my first true loves with those songs. I used to
His,
listen to
no,
them all the
his
time.
first
Washington
absolute,
on Your Side.
his first absolute favorite song was Aaron Burser, and I always thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because it's such a random one to have as your favorite.
Yeah. And Washington on Your Side too.
Yeah. That was the one
Yeah.
that made you want to keep listening to Hamilton.
Yeah.
He was making fun of people in class for liking Hamilton and knowing all the words. And then on the way home, he was like, oh, I'll listen to Hamilton to make fun of it. And the first one he heard was Washington on Your Side. And bad choice on his behalf because it's a damn good song.
Psycho or The Shining?
Psycho.
I think we answered this earlier, but I'd say Psycho. I like them both quite a bit. Sean Chandler as Star-Lord, I'm here for that. He could, yeah, he's got the hair and the beard for it. I think he could do it. We have no response from Cam.
I don't know,
so.
Sean. I don't know Sean Chandler like that. Sorry.
Okay. Cam, do you know Taya outside of TikTok?
Well, no, like I haven't met her. I might be meeting her next week though, which would be super cool. Obviously we met through TikTok. I have met all of my friends through TikTok. But we play Among Us together. So
Cool. Opinions of pineapples on pizza? Maybe once every 5 years. One
never,
bite,
Never.
you know.
Never.
Kind of keep my life interesting, but I don't know. Civil War is elite. Yeah, I agree. What's your favorite Harry Potter character?
Harry Potter. He is
Uh,
ever since getting on Harry Potter TikTok, I've realized Harry Potter is drastically underrated in his own series.
Yeah.
I think it's because everyone's afraid to be like, oh, Harry Potter's my favorite, because that sounds so basic when he's the name of the franchise. But everyone's like, Draco Malfoy.
he's tied with
Ron Weasley,
Hagrid.
the Weasley twins. It's like, no, it's
You're
Harry.
a wizard, Harry.
It's-
You know I love Hagrid.
It's a good impression.
Yeah, thank you. But you know I love Hagrid, and then, I'm not afraid. Like I feel like no one. There needs to be a Hagrid talk. Like let's have a Hagrid TikTok. Like I'll do it. I'll start it up.
I think Luna's cool.
Yeah.
Would you like me to fix it for you?
That was good.
Thank you.
Fave Sebastian Stan role other than Bucky.
Interesting question. Let me think. I really like him in I, Tonya.
I, Tanya for me should have been nominated.
Snubbed of an Oscar nomination. I adore him. Trying to think. I've seen one of his. I love him in Gossip Girl. That's probably where I saw him first. Trying to think what else his roles are in. I love him in Once Upon a Time. I don't have a favorite dude. I love him.
Jacob Martin, am I the only one who legit liked
Yes.
The Rise of Skywalker? It's a flawed movie, but I found it a solid conclusion of the saga. There's a lot of people out there who do like it. For me, it's my least favorite Star Wars movie now. I just don't like it at all. I can't stand it. I can't
It
even,
makes The Last Jedi look good.
and I can't even watch it. Like I tried to rewatch it and I turn it off. I don't like The Last Jedi either, but I love The Force Awakens.
I remember when we went to see it in theaters. There was one point in the movie where we kind of just looked at each other like this in our seats. We were like,
It's true.
"What are we watching?"
It is true. I like how you're answering for Kim. I do answer them for the ones I know she doesn't, like the Coen brothers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Also,
know.
they used the wrong "your." Love you though.
Have you watched Young Sheldon?
No, and I don't want to.
Haven't seen it. I'm just skipping ahead in the chat here. Have you seen any Lakeith Stanfield movies? Knives Out, yes. I've seen Uncut Gems. He's in that, and he's in something else. I can't quite remember, but Get Out, yeah. So yes, I've seen quite a few.
I've seen Get Out. I don't know who we're talking about.
Let's see. In honor of Joaquin Phoenix's birthday, favorite performance: Joker and Walk the Line for me. Gladiator and Joker for me.
Fucking.
He's great as Commodus in Gladiator.
The only time I've ever seen him do anything is his Oscar speech, and it was really bad. So
Jake A. I'm going to leave you with an opinion I'm sure you'll hate me for, but I didn't like Hamilton all that much.
you are correct in the fact that I will hate you for it.
She won't actually hate you. She's kidding for anyone out there who can't read that. But,
yeah, I'm sorry. I have a mean sense of humor, I guess.
Yeah.
I respect your opinion,
Yeah.
although I strongly
I know
disagree
it's
with it.
not for everybody. Like, I know that. Like, if you don't like hip hop that much or musicals, you probably won't like it. But I really do enjoy it quite a bit. Let's see. Cam, who do you relate the most to? Penny, Amy, Bernadette?
Sheldon.
Fair.
And
Office,
then
yeah.
Leonard after that.
Office or Big Bang?
Office. Depends on my mood. I just have watched The Office so much at this
Yeah.
point that it's like, I don't know.
It's hilarious to me still, and still one of my favorites.
I mean, it still is super funny, and I can always watch it.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
I'm planning on watching National Treasure this week. I know it's one of your favorite films. Yeah, I love that movie to
I love
death. I've seen
National
it
Treasure.
countless times. One of my childhood favorites. Do you have any pets?
I have 2 cats, Tucker and Sadie.
And I don't have any, but I like to claim Tucker as my own.
All right,
I mean, he's kind of like my pet every now and then.
he is. He loves you like a pet. Click on that.
What was it like meeting David? Did you meet David Dobrik?
No, they're talking about my friend David, the one I just showed you that got a Homelander cosplay.
Oh, cool.
My friend, I haven't met him yet. I haven't met any of the people that I play Among Us with, but they are having a meetup in Atlanta next week, and they have kind of invited me. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go because we've been in COVID for so long, and I forgot what it's like to talk to people that I don't know when it's not through a screen, and I'm terrified. But I might go meet them just because I really like David and Taya.
Do you like Guy Ritchie? I like Guy Ritchie. It says, I enjoy The Gentleman. I saw that this year. I enjoy the Sherlock Holmes movies. I even like Man from U.N.C.L.E. I haven't seen all of his stuff. I know Snatch is one that people love, but I think he's a really great director who has a unique style about him. So yeah, I like Guy Ritchie. Favorite side character in MCU? Bucky for you, right?
Yes.
For me,
Sam?
I like Rocket Raccoon. Most underrated director working right now. I'm going with Mike Flanagan. Haven't seen any of his movies, I don't think. I know he did Dr. Sleep, but for me, I'd say probably underrated. Underrated director. That's tough. That's really tough.
Taika.
Yeah, I guess he won an Oscar for writing, but
So.
I don't know. I don't have one right now. I'm sorry. I don't think. Greta Gerwig. She's made 2 really great movies, but
Me.
from the Oscar, she's sure you. Except for Bucky, which Marvel character deserves more screen time?
Sam or Wanda?
Yeah, I'd probably agree. I mean, I hate to be basic, but yeah.
That's hard. It's not like there's many other choices.
Yeah. Have you seen the English version?
Actually, wait, I have an answer for that. That
Okay.
might be a little controversial. Captain Marvel. I want to see more from her because I'm sick of everyone saying that they hate her. We've only gotten 1 movie from her, and like I know it sucked, but like give her a chance. It wasn't her
Yeah.
fault. She didn't write it.
Have you seen the English version of The Office? No, but I've seen clips, and it has Martin Freeman who plays Bilbo Baggins. It has it's either Pintel or Rigetti from Pirates of the Caribbean, and it also has Ricky Gervais. He's like the main guy. What's better, Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker or Empire? Empire by miles. Yeah.
By everything
yeah.
ever.
Favorite horror movie of the last decade? A Quiet Place for me. I'd probably say Get Out. I love Get Out.
So,
Saw was 2004.
oh, I got my decades mixed up.
You like Get Out or Quiet Place? Or I know you like them both.
Us.
Okay, that's a good one.
Thank you.
And if I skip any questions, it's because we answered it earlier, so you guys can go back and check it out. Let's see. Are you looking forward to Scream 5? It's got Jack Quaid in it, Huey. Yeah, I know. I noticed that the other day. I was talking about that with my friend Andy, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I watched all the Scream movies. Well, I watched 2, 3, and 4 for the first time this year. I had seen the first one, but I rewatched it, and it solidified it as one of my favorite horror movies. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I think it has David Arquette, Courtney Cox, and Neve Campbell coming back, so very exciting. Let's see. What's the most recent movie you watched in theaters? I think it was On the Rocks for me, the Sofia Coppola A24/Apple movie with Bill Murray and Rashida Jones and Marlon Wayans. Before that, it was Tenet. But yeah, Cam's last movie was probably when we saw Empire and Inception in theaters.
Inception, yeah.
Yeah. Favorite order to watch Star Wars in? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
I agree. Although, however, I saw an order on TikTok the other day. Not the other
Was it
day. It was
Machete?
like months ago.
There's like one where you watch it in random order.
Yeah, it's 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 6, and then 7, 8, 9. Because 5, you figure out. I can spoil. People have seen it. You figure out the Darth Vader's Anakin, and then so you watch 1, 2, 3 to get Anakin's backstory, and then you watch 6, and it's a nice little
Very interesting, yeah.
arc.
Very
And
interesting.
then you get 7, 8, 9.
Not too shabby. I've watched it in release order usually, but I also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sometimes. So I usually stop there. Let's see. We must protect the boys cast at all costs. Yeah, they're great.
They're going to ACC Comic Con.
What's that?
It's just a Comic Con.
Where is the ACC?
I have no idea.
Atlantic Coast Conference?
I think so. Or no, ACE. Sorry, ACE.
Yeah.
ACE.
Let's see. I'm just looking through some things here. What role do you think went to the wrong actor, and who should it have went to?
Ooh.
That's hard. I don't really know, honestly.
Ooh.
I don't know. I was going to say something about Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, but he looks really good in the role. So I take back what I said. Nathan Fillion was like the fan cast and everything, but I'm excited for that, I think.
I don't know.
Let's see. Do you buy into the Pixar theory? Isn't that the theory that everything's connected in Pixar? I've heard about it.
I buy into it because Disney seems like they would do something like that.
I feel like, yeah, because isn't, what is it? It's Monsters, Inc. One of the toys is like the Pixar ball, I want to say, or it's like
they have like little
Finding Nemo or something.
If everything's not connected, they definitely put cameos in there, and I know they do that with. It's not necessarily Pixar, but they do it with Disney movies. Like there's a whole theory that Elsa's parents, their shipwreck was the shipwreck that we see in Ariel. I mean, not Ariel.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid. There's like a whole lot of theories.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to take care of something there. I feel like if you don't know Vader's Anakin, you must have been living under a rock for the past 40 years. That's probably true. Probably true.
Well, I posted a video today or whatever of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Gwen, and I was like, how to be Gwen without dying or whatever. And someone was like, wait, Gwen dies? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm shocked Gyllenhaal hasn't won an Oscar yet. I thought he would have gotten for Nightcrawler. Yeah, he didn't even get nominated for that, which is a shame. Oscar theft. He should definitely win an Oscar. I like him in Prisoners as Detective Loki quite a bit. That's a fantastic movie, by the way, and he should have been nominated. Jackman didn't even get nominated for that. Ariana asked, it chapter 1 or chapter 2? Chapter 1 by far for me. Chapter 2 is way too long. It's like 2 hours and 49 minutes.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah. I saw your TikTok about Tom Holland being in Atlanta. Have you bothered trying to see him shoot the film?
No, because right now he's probably cooped up in his hotel. He just got the script yesterday. Like he's still reading it for the first time ever. They're gonna be filming for 5 months. I'm in no rush.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that might do it for this. Yeah. I think we're going to end this soon. We've been going for about an hour and 12 minutes, but thank you all for sticking around. I'm getting kind of tired. It was a long day, but Baby Yoda was here the whole time. And thank you all for sticking around. Glad we got to answer a lot of your questions and just hang out. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're watching this on the replay, definitely hit the like button and head over to Cam's YouTube channel, Cam Silas, and subscribe if you haven't. Also, all of her social medias are linked in the description down below. And as for the Film Stock channel, I've got October Blu-ray haul coming tomorrow. I've got Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1 review coming out Friday. I've got Top 10 horror films. So I've got a lot of videos coming soon, continuing that into November. Definitely stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to Trevor at Film Geeks, do that. He's usually on these live streams, and you got to give him a little love there. But yeah, hope you guys had fun.
Wait, Chris also has merch. Like I said earlier, if you guys really like Film Stock, you guys should buy his merch. I designed it. And it's super cool. He also has an Amazon wish list. He has a birthday coming up in November. You can check out his Amazon wish list just to see things that he's planning on buying, or if you want to buy him anything or check anything out. He's got that too. He won't plug that himself because he's a very humble man, but I will plug it for him. He's got that all linked. So
yeah, thank you all for sticking around. Feel free to watch the movie. Spooky season's about to come to an end, which is sad, but we're gearing up for the holidays. So watch The Mandalorian if you haven't. And Baby Yoda